We wanted the same love, just not the same life.
Yeah, we used to draw a future on the dashboard glass, talking like forever was a promise built to last. You saw a bright city lights, your name up in the sky. I was looking for a place where I could finally feel alive. You wanted open roads, new places, new views. I was trying to make peace with old scars and old wounds. Funny how two people can be perfectly aligned, yet slowly start drifting when they picture different lives. Nobody noticed, not at first anyway. We were still saying I love you at the end of every day, still holding each other, still sharing the same bed, while different destinations started growing in our heads.
You were chasing tomorrow, I was holding today. We were standing together while fading away, and I could feel it slipping through my hands. Loving you completely, but not the life we planned. Same heart, different dreams. Same love, different needs. We were riding forever and disappearing ink. Same heart, different dreams. We were almost there, we were almost us. We were almost forever, but almost wasn't.
I remember every conversation turning into debates, not about love, just the choices we would make. You wanted to move forward, I needed time to heal. Neither one was wrong, that's what made it feel so real. Cause if you would've hurt me, I could've walked away. If you would've lied to me, I would've known who to blame. But how do you leave somebody when the feeling's still there? When they're still your safe place, still your favorite air? We kept making compromises that nobody could keep, kept sacrificing pieces of ourselves week after week, trying to force forever into a shape it couldn't fit, ignoring all the cracks because we were scared to quit.
I still saw forever when I looked in your eyes, but forever got smaller every night, and every I love you started sounding like goodbye. Same heart, different dreams. Same love, different needs. We were riding forever and disappearing ink. Same heart, different dreams. You wanted the skyline, I wanted the sunrise. Somewhere between those roads we lost stars.
Maybe love isn't enough when the timing gets involved. Maybe two good people still can't solve it all. Maybe every promise isn't meant to survive. Maybe growing together means growing apart sometimes. And I hated that thought, I was fighting it daily, trying to convince myself that we could still make it. But every road we chose kept pulling us away, and every will be fine felt weaker every day. No villains, no cheating, no games, no disguise, just two different futures staring us in the eyes. Still reaching for each other while letting go slowly, watching our forever become a memory only. And that's the kind of heartbreak nobody prepares for, when the love stays alive but the direction doesn't, when your heart keeps saying stay
but your dreams keep saying run. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go.
Yeah, maybe love isn't losing,
Maybe love is knowing when to let somebody grow, even when your heart is breaking.
maybe love
Isn't holding on. Maybe love is setting free, even when you're still everything. Same to me, different dreams. Same love, different needs. We were riding forever and disappearing ink. Same heart, different dreams. Different dreams. Same different dreams. Sometimes love survives, but the future doesn't. Sometimes two hearts beat together while walking different directions. I thought time would make it easier. I was wrong.
Yeah. I met new people since you left. New names, new faces, new attempts. Tried to convince myself the story was complete. Tried to believe moving on would come naturally. But every conversation turns into comparison. Every connection feels like a variation of something I've already known before, something I lost when you walked out the door. And it's not fair to them.
I know that much. They're not responsible for the love I couldn't touch. Still, every time somebody gets too close, I catch myself searching for your ghost. Different eyes, different smile, but nobody stays the way you stayed a while. I'm still looking for you in people that aren't you. Still hearing your name in rooms you've never been to. I know you're gone, I know we're through, but somehow I'm still looking for you.
Maybe it's the way you understood my silence. Maybe it's the way you made chaos feel quiet. Maybe it's because you knew every broken part, and someone never treated me like I was hard to love. I don't miss perfection, that's not what this is. I miss the feeling of being known without having to explain it. And nobody tells you how strange healing can be. You stop crying over someone long before you stop missing out. So I keep moving forward like everybody says I should, while carrying pieces of us further than I thought I would.
I let go of your hand, but not the place you left inside me. I'm still looking for you in people that aren't you. Still hearing your name in rooms you've never been to. I know you're gone, I know we're through, but somehow I'm still looking for you. Maybe that's what love does.
Yeah, maybe that's what love leaves behind. Yeah, and maybe one day somebody's gonna change that. Maybe one day I start comparing every face back to the version of you that still lives in my head. Maybe one day these memories
finally rest.
But today isn't that day. Today I still remember the way we talked for hours, the way we'd survive bad weather, the way you made ordinary nights feel legendary, the way forever felt close when you were standing next to me. And I know we're done, I know the chapter's closed, but some people leave fingerprints on your soul. And no matter where life takes you next, a part of them travels with you, that's the truth.
With you,
always with you.
maybe I don't miss you. Maybe I miss who I was when I was yours. I'm still looking for you in people that aren't you. Still hearing your name in rooms you've never been to. I know you're gone, I know we're through, but somehow I'm still looking for you. Still looking for you. Not because I can't move on, because what we had was real. I was wrong. I never thought
The last time
would be the last time.
you called me on a quiet night, the count of memories come alive. I almost didn't pick up the phone, cause healing and missing you don't get along. But hearing your voice felt familiar again, like opening a book I never finished. Back then for a moment the distance disappeared, and suddenly all the years were here.
We talked about life, we talked about change, the people we became, the things that stayed the same. And underneath every word we spoke, there was one truth neither one ignored. Some goodbyes take years to say, some feelings never fade away. This was the last conversation, the last time hearing your voice, the last time pretending we still had a choice. One more night, one more memory to save. This was the last
before you said goodbye. You told me about your new life, the city lights, the busy nights, the dreams you chased, the things you found. And honestly, you sounded happy now. I smile through the silence, trying not to break, cause sometimes love means celebrating the things you couldn't stay for. Funny how I spent so long wishing you come back, only to realize that night I wouldn't ask for that. Cause we weren't talking about forever anymore. We were honoring what forever once meant.
No more waiting, no more what if. Just two hearts learning to live with it. The last conversation, the last time hearing your voice, the last time pretending we still had a choice. One more night, one more memory to say this was the last conversation before we walked away. Some doors close softly, still breaking.
Yeah.
Your
There was no dramatic ending, no tears falling in the rain, no movie scene, no final fight, no one left standing in pain. Just two people who once had everything, trying to find the right words for goodbye, knowing there aren't any. Cause how do you thank somebody for changing your life? How do you let go of the person who taught you how to love? How do you accept that someone can be both your favorite memory and your biggest loss, babe?
maybe you don't, maybe you just carry it and keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I'll remember your laugh, I'll remember your eyes, I'll remember the version of me that existed by your side. This was the last conversation, the last time hearing your voice, the last time pretending we still had a choice. One more night, one more memory to say this was the last conversation before we walked away. Goodbye. Not because I stopped loving you, because I finally learned how. I don't miss the past, I miss who we were in it.
Yeah. I found an old picture buried deep in my phone. Two young hearts smiling like we never let go. Before the long distance, before the hard truths, before life started asking us impossible things to choose. And for a moment I forgot how the story ends. Forgot all the reasons we couldn't pretend. Forgot the goodbye, forgot the pain. Just remember the sunlight in your name.
It's strange looking back after all these years, how the memories soften and the edges disappear. The heartbreak fades, the lessons remain, and somehow the good outweighs the pain. We were younger, we were wild, we believed forever. Every time we smiled, I miss the version of us that danced through the dark, that turned ordinary nights into pieces of art. I don't miss the ending, I don't miss the goodbye. I miss the version of us that felt alive. The version of us,
Yeah.
before the world got loud.
I miss the late night drives with nowhere to go. The inside jokes nobody else would ever know. The way we laughed until we couldn't breathe. The way everything felt simple back then. And maybe it wasn't perfect, maybe we're remembering the highlights. Maybe every love story shines brighter when you're looking at it through hindsight. But I know what I felt, and I know what was real. Cause even now those memories carry something I can still feel. Not sadness, not regret, not the weight I used to hold. Just gratitude for a chapter that became a part of my soul.
Some people leave, some memories stay, some feelings change but never fade away. I miss the version of us that danced through the dark, that turned ordinary nights into pieces of art. I don't miss the ending, I don't miss the goodbye. I miss the version
at any moment in time. It wouldn't be the beginning and it wouldn't be the goodbye. It'd be somewhere in the middle, when we weren't worried about forever, when we weren't afraid of losing each other, when we were just us. No timelines, no pressure, no questions about the future. Just two people in love, living inside the moment. And maybe that's a lesson hidden in all of this. The best parts of life don't last forever,
but they don't have to
matter forever.
Forever, forever,
Forever.
forever. I wouldn't change a thing, even knowing how it ends. Some memories are worth keeping exactly as they are. I miss the version of us that danced through the dark, that turned ordinary nights into pieces of art. I don't miss the ending, I don't miss the goodbye. I miss the version of us that felt alive. The version of us that felt alive.
Maybe we weren't forever,
Maybe we were a beautiful moment,
and maybe
that's enough. Nobody cheated, nobody lied.
so why do we lose? Everybody wants a reason, everybody wants a name, something they can point a finger at, something they can blame. But there was no smoking gun, no stranger in the dark, no broken promises, no one tearing us apart. Just days turning into months and months turning into years, watching life pull on our sleeves while we smile through our fears. We kept saying we'd figure it out, kept saying we'd be fine, but some battles can't be won when you're fighting against time.
I looked for a reason, something I could hate, but all I found was fate. Timing killed us, not the love, not the trust, not the nights we dreamed of. Timing killed us, that's the truth. We did everything right and still lost you. How do you find
Something you can't see,
how do you say
what was meant to be. Yeah, I remember all the effort, every late night call, every plan we rearranged just to keep from letting go. You gave me everything you had, I gave you everything I knew. That's what makes this hurt so much, cause neither one of us was cruel. And maybe that's the lesson, maybe that's the scar. Sometimes love can be enough to touch your heart, but not enough to rewrite a life, not enough to stop time.
We weren't broken, we weren't bad, we were just two people trying to beat the clock. Timing killed us, not the love, not the trust, not the nights we dreamed of. Timing killed us, that's the truth. We did everything right and still lost you.
I still hear your name
In every goodbye.
Yeah, and that's the part that keeps me awake, knowing nobody made a mistake, knowing there isn't a villain to blame, just life rearranging the rules of the game. Cause we had the feeling, we had the spark, had the kind of connection that lights up the dark. Had the plans, had the faith, had the picture of forever hanging up in a frame. But every dream has a deadline, every heart has a breaking point, every love meets reality. Sooner or later and ours arrive quietly. No explosions, no dramatic scene, just two people standing where forever used to be. And if I could change one thing,
It wouldn't be you.
it would be when I met you.
Too soon. Too soon.
Maybe too soon,
Maybe in another season,
maybe in another year,
maybe we'd still be standing here.
maybe we'd still be us.
Timing killed us, not the love, not the trust, not the nights we dreamed of. Timing I still remember the future we used to talk about, like it was already ours.
Yeah, we had plans written down on receipts and napkins. Dreams bigger than the city we were trapped in. Talking about apartments, talking about someday. Talking like the world couldn't get in our way. Every little detail felt easy to imagine. Your name next to mine, everything matching. Late night drive, singing songs out of key. Funny, I forever felt so close to reach. I remember your laughter filling up the silence, turning bad days into something less frightening. You weren't just somebody that I happened to love. You were the person I was building my future of. And maybe that's why it hurts looking back, cause for a little while we had everything mapped. Not perfect, not flawless, not some movie scene. Just two people believing in the same dream.
We were making memories before they became ghosts, holding on to moments we didn't know we missed the most. We were almost forever, almost everything, almost the story everybody dreams. One step from forever, one breath from forever. We were almost forever until we were.
The picture still exists somewhere in my phone. Proof that there was a time I wasn't alone. Proof there was a version of me that could smile without pretending everything was worthwhile. It's crazy how a future can disappear slowly. No explosion, no warning, no dramatic story. Just little changes nobody wants to see, until one day you're strangers with the same memories. And I know we both tried, I know we both cared. I know there were nights neither one was prepared to admit the distance wasn't just geography. It was becoming who we needed to be. You kept chasing your stars, I was fighting my wars. Both of us standing at different doors, still loving each other while watching it fade. Still trying to save what time couldn't save.
Some hearts don't break all at once, they fall apart quietly, one day at a time. We were almost forever, almost everything, almost the story everybody dreams. One step from forever, one breath from forever. We were almost forever until we weren't.
Sometimes I wonder if we're still the same people, or if time turned us into somebody new. Cause I still hear your voice when the city gets quiet. Still catch myself comparing everybody to you. And maybe that's unhealthy, maybe that's life. Maybe some names never leave your mind. Maybe some chapters never really end. They just stop getting written again. Cause we were so close, I could taste it. So close to forever, that's why I hate it. No betrayal, no lies, no reason to blame. Just two good hearts that couldn't stay the same. And that's the hardest truth I've ever learned. Sometimes love survives longer than a relationship does. Sometimes the feeling stays after the future leaves, and all you're left with is what could have been.
If I could go back, I'd stay a little longer, hold you a little tighter, love you a little harder. We were almost forever, almost everything, almost the story everybody dreams. One step from forever, one breath from forever. We were almost forever, and that's what hurts almost. That's still my favorite word, and my saddest one. Some people arrive like a memory before they become forever.
Some people arrive like a memory
before they become forever.
I wasn't looking for a miracle, just another night to get through. Another crowded room, another face I forget soon. Then you walked in like you already knew my name, like every broken road I got taken, led me to that place. We talked until the city disappeared. Street lights turned to sunrise, hours turned to years. And for the first time in a long time, I stopped thinking about leaving, started thinking about staying, started thinking about meaning.
You felt like peace in the middle of a storm, the kind of feeling people spend their whole life searching for. Why does it feel so easy? Why does it feel so right? Why do I see forever when I look into your eyes? You're the right person at the wrong time,
The right kind of love
in the wrong chapter of life. We found each other, but the stars weren't aligned. You're the right person at the wrong time.
Yeah, we had plans written in conversations, dreams drawn on dashboard glass, talking like tomorrow was something we could actually have. You had a whole world waiting just beyond the city lights. I had battles I was fighting just to make it through the night. Nobody was the villain, nobody was to blame. Sometimes life changes people, sometimes life changes lanes. And the closer that we got, the harder it became to ignore the silent truth hiding underneath the pain. Cause love was never missing, that was never the problem. The problem was the timing and neither one could stop it.
So close together, so far apart, holding the future with a breaking heart. You're the right person at the wrong time,
The right kind of love
in the wrong chapter of life. We found each other, but the stars weren't aligned. You're the right person at the wrong time.
Yeah. Maybe if we met when the pressure was gone, maybe if the weight of the world wasn't on us, maybe if the distance wasn't growing each week, maybe if our dreams didn't pull us out of reach. Cause we had chemistry, we had trust, had the kind of connection people dream of. No games, no lies, no secrets to hide. Still watch forever slowly pass us by. And that's what hurts the most, when the feeling is real, when the love is still alive, but the future doesn't heal. When your heart says stay, but your life says run, and you're standing in the middle trying to hold on to someone.
Maybe another year, maybe another place, maybe another version of us would have found a way. Maybe another life, maybe another road, maybe we'd be the story everybody hopes for. You're the right person at the wrong time,
The right kind of love
in the wrong chapter of life. And if fate is listening somewhere down the line, bring me back to the right person at the right time. Some people become memories before they become forever. I see you less these days, but I think about you more than I should.
I heard your name last Friday, didn't hit me like before. No earthquake in my chest, no staring at the floor. Just a quiet kind of sadness, like a song I used to know. Still living in my memory, but fading with the echo. It's strange how life keeps moving, even after worlds collide. One day you're planning forever, next day you're learning to survive.
Now you're somewhere building dreams that once included me, and I'm somewhere learning who I'm supposed to be. Different mornings, different nights, different roads, different lights, different futures, different skies, different stories, different lives. We used to say forever when we looked into each other's eyes. Now it's different futures, different lives. But sometimes I still wonder.
I stopped checking your social, stop looking for signs. Stop searching for my name between the lines. And honestly, that's progress, at least that's what they say. But healing isn't linear, some scars still find a way. Cause every now and then a memory hits without warning. A song in the coffee shop a random Sunday morning, and suddenly I'm back there watching us believe that love alone was strong enough to be everything we need.
Some dreams change, some dreams fade, some dreams become the choices that we make. Different futures, different skies, different stories, different lives. We used to see forever when we looked into each other's eyes. Now it's different futures, different lives, and somehow
we're both okay, yeah. Maybe that's the part I never thought I'd reach, yeah. The point where missing you doesn't destroy me, yeah. The point where I can smile at the memories without wishing I could live inside them permanently. Cause for the longest time I thought moving on meant forgetting, thought healing meant erasing every reminder. But maybe healing is remembering without breaking. Maybe healing is accepting that we were real, that we mattered, that we changed each other forever, even if forever wasn't ours. And maybe that's enough, maybe that's peace, knowing we loved honestly, even if we couldn't stay.
maybe that's peace, maybe that's peace, maybe that's peace. I don't regret you, I don't regret us. Some people are chapters that change the whole book. Different futures, different skies, different stories, different lives. We used to see forever when we looked into each other's eyes. Now it's different futures, different lives, and somehow we're alright.
I start wishing for yesterday
And started living today. We're still here, but something feels different.
yeah. We still say good morning, still call before we sleep, still tell each other everything, or at least that's what it seems. Your picture's still my wallpaper, my jacket still smells like you. But somewhere between forever and reality, we started coming loose. The silence got longer, the laughter got shorter, the distance kept growing even when we got closer and nobody noticed. Cause from the outside looking in, we still look like a love story near the perfect ending.
You're right beside me, but I miss you tonight. How can somebody be so close and feel so far away? We're halfway home and halfway gone, still holding on, but something's wrong. I still love you the way I always have, but we're halfway home and halfway back. Half of my heart says stay, half of my heart says run.
Yeah. I started noticing little things, the way you stare out of the window, the way your smile arrives slower every week than before. We stopped talking about forever, stopped talking about next year, started talking around the problems neither one wanted to hear. Maybe we were scared of what the truth would mean, cause once you say it out loud you can't go back to the dream. So we kept pretending everything was alright, while slowly watching us disappear in plain sight.
I can feel the ending before it arrives. I can hear goodbye hidden in your eyes. We're halfway home and halfway gone, still holding on, but something's wrong. I still love you the way I always have, but we're halfway home and halfway back. Half of forever.
It's still not enough. Yeah, 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 yeah. watching love die, watching love dissolve. No dramatic goodbye, no final slam of the door. Just two people becoming less than they were before. And I kept looking for the version of us that used to turn bad nights into something we could trust. But every conversation felt heavier than before, like we were carrying a future we couldn't afford. Still saying I love you, still meaning every word, but love alone was starting not to be enough. And that's the truth nobody wants to believe, until they're standing where we're standing, trying not to leave.
Don't leave, stay. Maybe we're tired, maybe we're lost, maybe we're paying for a future that it cost. Maybe we're breaking, maybe we're bent, maybe we're holding on to something already spent. We're halfway home and halfway gone, still holding on, but something's wrong. I still love you the way I always have, but we're halfway home and halfway back. We're not over, not yet, but we're not who we were either. Sometimes I wonder if we were too early or just too late.
Yeah, I still catch myself replaying old conversations, looking for an answer in 1,000 situations, trying to understand why something so right had to fall apart under the weight of real life. Maybe we were both standing at the wrong place, trying to build forever in the middle of a race. You were becoming who you were meant to be, and I was still learning who I needed to be. That's the part nobody tells you when you're young. Love can be real and still come undone, not because the feeling faded or the fire burned out, but because time found another route.
What if we waited? What if we knew? What if we met as the people we grew into? If we met later, would you still hold my hand? Would we still find each other the way we did back then? Maybe we make it, maybe we finally get through. If we met later, would I still be you? Another year, another life, another version of you and I.
Yeah, another year,
another life, another version of you and I.
I imagine you sometimes in a different timeline. No distance, no deadlines, no mountains to climb. Just two people meeting when the world finally slows, without all the pressure that nobody chose. Maybe we laugh at the things that broke us apart. Maybe we build something stronger from the start. Maybe we'd have the patience we didn't have then. Maybe we'd be lovers instead of almost agains. And I know it's dangerous living inside what if, but some questions stay long after people leave. Cause you were just a chapter that came and went. You became a measuring stick for every relationship since.
Some memories fade, but you never do. Some doors close, but I still see you. If we met later, would you still hold my hand? Would we still find each other the way we did back then? Maybe we make it, maybe we finally get through. If we met later, would I still be you?
Maybe we weren't wrong,
Maybe we were wrong.
maybe we were early. Yeah. Maybe the lesson wasn't how to make it last. Maybe the lesson was appreciating what we had. Maybe forever isn't measured by years alone. Maybe some people change a life then move on. Cause every road I've taken somehow leads me back to the version of us that existed in the past. To the nights we believed nothing could separate us, before reality showed up and rearranged us. And I don't blame you, I don't blame me, I blame the season that we happened to meet. Cause two good hearts can still lose the fight when life shows up at the wrong time.
So if the universe ever gives us another chance, I hope we're ready for the love we couldn't have. Another chance.
still choose you.
Maybe we weren't meant to fail. Maybe we just met too soon. Some people stay forever. Some people become a memory. And some people become a question you'll carry your whole life.
Yeah, I don't think about you every day anymore. At least not the way I did before. But every now and then, out of nowhere, you're there like a ghost in a photograph, floating through the air. A certain song, a certain street, a random scent that pulls me underneath. And suddenly I'm standing in a version of the past where we still believe forever was built to last.
I used to fight those memories, try to push them away, but some things aren't meant to leave, no matter how much time escapes.
Maybe that's not weakness, maybe that's just truth. Some people become a part of you long after they're gone.
I let you go, but I never erased you. Some loves don't end, they just change shape. Maybe in another life, maybe in another time, maybe we'd have made it. Maybe you'd still be mine. Maybe the stars align, maybe the roads collide. Maybe in another life, you and I.
Maybe, 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 maybe. I wonder who we'd be if we met today. Would we recognize the people we become? Would we laugh about the things that broke us, or still feel the weight of what we couldn't overcome? Cause I've changed, I know you have too. Life has a way of rewriting the truth. We're not the same hearts that stood in the dark, promising forever under city lights. But I still believe what we had was real. Not every love story is measured by years. Some are measured by impact, by scars, by growth, by the people we become after they're gone.
You were my almost forever, my almost home. Maybe in another life, maybe in another time, maybe we'd have made it. Maybe you'd still be mine. Maybe the stars align, maybe the roads collide. Maybe in another life, you and I.
Another life, another chance, another life, yeah. And maybe that's the answer I've been chasing. Not trying to rewrite the past, not trying to change the ending, not trying to find a way back. Maybe peace comes from acceptance, from understanding that some people arrive to change a life, not stay in it. Cause you taught me love, you taught me loss, you taught me that both can exist at once. You taught me how beautiful a connection can be, even when it doesn't last forever. And if I had the chance to do it all again, knowing exactly how it ends,
I still choose you
every single time, because some heartbreaks are worth surviving.
I'd still choose you, I'd still choose you every time. Somewhere beyond these nights, somewhere beyond goodbye, there's a world where we got it right, a world where love survives. Maybe in another life, maybe in another time, maybe we'd have made it. Maybe you'd still be mine. Maybe the stars align, maybe the roads collide.
goodbye.
In another life,
we made it.
I still care, but you're not my person anymore.
I heard your name today, and for the first time I smiled. No heavy chest, no wishing I could turn back time. Just a quiet kind of gratitude for everything we were, for every lesson hidden inside every wound that hurt. And maybe that's what healing is, not forgetting, not pretending, just learning how to carry memories without breaking from their weight. Cause you were once my safe place, my first call, my last thought.
Now you're just somebody I'll always care about.
I still wish you well,
I still hope you smile.
I still want the best for you.
From a distance now, you're not my person anymore. Not the one I call at night, not the one I run to when the world doesn't feel right. But a part of me will always be grateful for
the person you were before.
Some people stay in your heart
Even after
they leave your life.
I used to think acceptance would feel like giving up, like somehow moving forward, man, I didn't love enough. But now I know the difference between holding on and holding dear. One keeps you trapped in yesterday, the other lets you stay here. And I spent enough time living inside old photographs, trying to bring back moments that were never coming back. Now when I think about it, I don't think about the end, I think about the chapters and everything they meant.
The pain got smaller, the love stayed true. Maybe that's what happens when you finally you're not my person anymore. Not the one I call at night, not the one I run to when the world doesn't feel right. But a part of me will always be grateful for
the person you were before.
And I hope somebody loves you
The way
I tried to.
yeah, it's funny how life works, how somebody can mean everything and slowly become a memory. Not because they matter less, but because time kept moving. And maybe that's the beauty in it, we don't belong to every chapter forever. Some people walk beside us just long enough to change us, and you changed me in ways you'll probably never know. You taught me patience, you taught me loss, you taught me how to let go. And if our story at the end, I'm glad it happened at all, because some people spend their whole lives
Never feeling something is real. Something is real. Something is real. Something is real. I don't need you back to appreciate what we had. I don't need forever to know it mattered. You're not my person anymore. Not the one I call at night, not the one I run to when the world doesn't feel right. But a part of me will always be grateful for
the person you were before.
you're not my person anymore. But you'll always be part of my story. Goodbye,
Without anger,
without regret, just goodbye. We're still looking at the same sky, just from different places.
yeah, it's been a while since we stopped saying us. Now it's just your name and mine separating enough. Funny how a stranger could never take your place, but somehow distance slowly did it anyway. I still drive by the places we used to know, still catch myself taking roads that lead me home. Only home isn't home anymore these days, it's just a collection of memories that remain. People tell me healing comes with time, but time's the reason you're no longer mine. So forgive me if I don't believe every word they say, I'm still learning how to live with the space you left.
Miles apart, worlds away, still feeling you every day. Parallel hearts running side by side, same moon above, different lives. We keep moving forward, but part of us stays behind. Parallel hearts, different lives. I let you go, 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 but I never stop loving you. Go, 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 go.
I heard you're doing better, at least that's what they say. Building the life you dreamed about, step by step, day by day. And honestly, I'm happy, that's the strange part. Cause even after everything, I still want the best for your heart. But some nights get heavy when the city goes quiet, and every memory starts singing like a song I can't fight. Cause loving you is easy, learning not to is hard. Especially when every new beginning still starts with your shadow.
You moved ahead, I understand, but part of me still reaches for your hand. Parallel hearts, running side by side, same moon above, different lives. We keep moving forward, but part of us stays behind. Parallel hearts, different lives.
Maybe this is what letting go feels like. Yeah, I thought goodbye would be a single moment, one last conversation, one last door closing. But goodbye keeps happening over and over again, in random places, random nights, random memories. Every achievement makes me wonder if you'll be proud. Every setback makes me wish I could call you now. And that's the weird thing about losing your best friend. The story ends, but the connection never fully ends. Cause I don't miss the fights, I don't miss the pain, I miss the version of life where you knew my name better than anybody else ever could. And maybe that's enough, maybe that's what love becomes.
When two people can't stay together, but never stop caring. Still caring, still caring, still caring. Some loves don't disappear, they just change shape. Some people leave, but never leave your heart. Parallel hearts, running side by side, same moon above, different lives. We keep moving forward, but part of us stays behind. Parallel hearts, different lives, same love. Different lives. Maybe that's our story. Not together, but never completely apart.